Do you want absolute proof that the Earth is flat? Right behind me is Breckenridge, Colorado, at 9,600 feet. You see how the mountain's all lit up? The top of the mountain, Kenosha Chair, is 12,300 feet. You're standing with me right now at 10,300 feet. So you see 9,600 feet is lit up, the bottom of Breckenridge. Now what's going on over here? Here's the mountain behind me. Where's the sun? How come the sun hasn't risen above this mountain yet? That mountain's about 11,900 feet, right? But yet Breckenridge at 9,600 feet is lit up because the sun is not rising, it's coming this way. Proof that the Earth is flat. I'm standing at 10,300 feet. The sun is not on my face, is it? No, but it's lit up 9,600 feet, 11,000, about 600 feet. The sun's not over the mountain yet because the Earth is flat. Breckenridge, 65, flip it over, 59. Established in 1859, 23 equals 5. John Breckenridge started the Civil War by reading the benediction. So that's why they named Breckenridge, Breckenridge. And it's also legal location 59, which is helter-skelter. And the Earth is flat. You're looking at it. Absolute proof. 9,600 feet lit up. The sun is not over the mountain at 11,600 feet. And you're standing with me at 10,300 feet. And my face is not lit up. Absolute proof that the Earth is flat. Peace.
Good morning. Aloha from Florida. So the Earth is flat. There is no curvature. The Earth is stationary. There is no motion. These are scientific facts. The best you can do if you want to try to defend the blue ball belief system is a weak argument based on a false assumption. The horizon over an ocean is always perfectly flat, level, horizontal. There is never any convexity on any large body of water anywhere in reality, regardless of scale and regardless of altitude. An airplane literally flies through the air over a plane. It never has to readjust its nose downward to stay at the same altitude. Also, an airplane uses a top of descent calculation to figure out its rate of descent and its angle of descent so it can land safely. And that calculation must calculate a flat and stationary baseline. This is one of the death blows for the blue ball belief system. You cannot calculate a flat and stationary baseline on a baseline that is in reality curved and spinning according to the blue ball belief system. So airplanes and most everything in aviation only works on a flat and stationary Earth. In reality, flat Earth is the default position for all technology. The biggest one is microwave transmissions. The world record is 223 miles from Saudi Arabia to Sudan. The deal about microwave transmissions is they only work line of sight. You cannot have a transmission 223 miles on a curved surface. The curvature, if it existed, would get in the way of the transmission. So water destroys the heliocentric hypothesis. Airplanes prove the Earth is flat and stationary. And microwave transmissions. These are three simple things that only work on a flat and stationary Earth. Research it. Go check out flatearthdave.com. Check out my friend Vika Drazev and the documentaries he did, including Flatten the Curve with commercial and military pilots proving the Earth is flat and stationary, and the documentary that I am in called The Mechanical Realm about the Antikythera mechanism and the perfect repeating cycles of all of our heavenly luminaries over our flat and stationary surface and around our magnetic center. The paths of the luminaries, the sun, the moon, the wandering stars, which most people would call planets, and the fixed constellations work like a divine clock in perfect order. So check it out. And when you find out that the Earth is flat and stationary, when you're able to admit it and accept the truth of creation, that light, truth is light, lies are darkness. The light of that truth will allow you to see other things that you don't currently now see. Have a great day, and God bless.
Can we see the crepuscular rays here, people? 93 million miles away, but we observe it like that. No chance. No amount of smiley faces in the comment section is going to do you any favours in proving to me that that is 93 million miles away in the vacuum of space and the Earth is moving around it. We're reaching a new chapter here on the earth where we call spades a spade and we call liars liars. If we can observe a local light that moves across the earth, it means that we've been indoctrinated and programmed to go against what we see, feel and observe every single day. There's no way that that's in space. There's no way that it's 93 million miles away, and there's no way that we're going around that. Welcome to the Truman Show, people. Where's the exit?
Do you know what I find absolutely crazy? That the belief system of NASA and pseudoscience is something that we don't have a choice to believe. Literally from birth, we're indoctrinated to believe in pseudoscience. And then added to that, there's a whole plan of the system that diminishes anyone that questions their beliefs. You would think in 2025, we'd be able to prove curvature and rotation to ourselves. Like seriously, in 2025, we shouldn't have to rely on billion-dollar companies to give us all the answers to life. And you know, that's made humanity very lazy because we just rely on them having all the answers. But if you just go out and try and ignore these companies just a little bit, you start realizing that our senses tell us the complete opposite. And here's another thing, why do people think that words don't have a big meaning to them? Like the way words are spelled? Because, you know, sea is level and it's called sea level. The horizon is always straight and horizontal. If I was going to dip my hand in the basket of the earth, I would probably pick out the flat shape because we can't literally sense the heliocentric model in any experience in our life. But Jesus loves you all, guys. This was obviously for entertainment and I'm as fictional as a dinosaur, baby.
This tree is not real, at least not in the way you think about it. Let me explain. This 3D wave can appear as a ripple or as a 2D wave depending on how we look at it. This is the nature of geometry. This obelisk has a 2D projection, but if we pull it up, we get a 3D shape. DNA is a perfect example. From the top down, it looks like a mandala, but if we pull it up, we get a double helix. DNA is a program for how energy is going to manifest in physical reality. Take cymatics. This is 528 hertz. When we look at it through water, we see the top-down projection right here. That's the shape because sound moves in 3D balls through the air. We just get a really fast cross-section. These geometries are just shadows that our brains can process in this dimension. Now these are going to start to make sense. Architecture is frozen sound. They're meant to transmit this information without words because you already speak this language. Geometry is universal. Through the frozen sound of architecture and the liquid geometry of sound, these buildings can transmit information without you even knowing it. Just by seeing them, something inside of you goes, these guys know more about a lot of stuff than I know. They are trying to wake up something divine inside of you using the language that everybody knows.
You just heard the rumble hitting us about 6 miles away.